Which one is better among these two big seeds and grow a garden? The giant pine cone and the bone blossom. They're both super rare, and they've got players debating which one's worth the grind. I've been digging into both, and I want to walk you through how they stack up. Let's take it slow. I'm breaking this down for you guys today as clear as possible. The giant pine cone. It's this prismatic tier seed that showed up with the pet mutation update on July 12, 2025. You can grab it from the seed shop, but it's pricey, costing 55 million shekels, and it only has a 0.03% chance of being in stock. The fruit sells for about 65,000 shekels each. And since it's multi-harvest, you get up to 5 per cycle. It's a cool-looking plant. But is it worth the hype? The bone blossom, on the other hand, it's a transcendent tier seed from the prehistoric event, which ran from July 5 to 19, 2025. You had to complete 21 dino quests to unlock it. A real grind that took about 3.5 days if you stayed on top of it. Each fruit sells for around 175,000 to 200,000 shekels, and you get 5 to 6 per harvest. It's a beast of a seed, but it's limited time, so it's harder to get now. Let's start with the giant pine cone's basics.
Let's go.
It's a multi-harvest crop, yielding up to 5 fruits per cycle, each worth 65,000 shekels base. That's about 325,000 shekels per harvest without mutations.
Okay.
Not bad for a prismatic seed. The plant's tall, with a twisted pine cone design, and it's got this fern-like, blocky look that's great for collectors. The catch is, that 55 million shekel price tag is steep. The bone blossom, though, it's on another level. It's multi-harvest too, giving 5 to 6 fruits per cycle, each worth 175,000 to 200,000 shekels base. That's around 875,000 to 1.2 million shekels per harvest. Way more than the giant pine cone. Its meaty pink fruits with bone-shaped crosses, they're unique, and the plant's got this prehistoric vibe. But getting it, that's the tough part. To get the giant pine cone, you're mostly looking at the seed shop. With a 0.03% stock chance, you've got to check every 5-minute refresh, or pay 929 Robux to skip the wait. You can also try pet tricks, like using a red fox or raccoon to copy fruits from another player's garden, but someone on your server needs to have it growing. It's a grind, but it's permanent, so there's no rush. The bone blossom? It's trickier. You needed to complete those 21 dino quests during the prehistoric event. 3 quests every 12 hours, like harvesting 50 strawberries or planting 100 carrots. If you missed the event, you're out of luck unless you trade for it, which costs a fortune. You could skip quests for 89 Robux each, but that's 623 Robux total. It's a commitment, no doubt about it. Now let's talk profit. The bone blossom blows the giant pine cone out of the water. A single harvest of bone blossom can net you nearly 1 million shekels, while the giant pine cone's max is around 325,000 without mutations. Even if you're lucky with a huge fruit, the giant pine cone's base value just can't compete. It's reliable, but it's not a moneymaker like bone blossom. Mutations make things interesting for both seeds. The giant pine cone, with something like rainbow or dawnbound from a mutated pet, can push fruit values higher, maybe into the millions with the right setup. But the bone blossom, it benefits even more from mutations, especially with pets like T-Rex spreading disco or amber. A mutated bone blossom fruit, it's like hitting the jackpot. The giant pine cone's strength is its availability. It's a permanent seed, so you can keep checking the seed shop until it pops up. It's great for collectors or players who missed the prehistoric event. And its multi-harvest nature means you can keep it in your garden forever. It's not the best for profit, but it's a solid, low-pressure option. The bone blossom, though, it's the meta-defining seed. Its higher base value and extra fruit per harvest make it a powerhouse for stacking shekels. If you pair it with a T-Rex or Stegosaurus, which can spread mutations or duplicate fruits, you're looking at billions per harvest. The problem is, it's event-locked, so new players are at a disadvantage. Let's talk about growth time. because that matters too. The giant pine cone takes a bit to grow, but it's steady, producing fruits on a regular cycle. It's not as slow as something like sunflower, but it's not super fast either. You'll need sprinklers or growth gear to keep things moving. It's a calm, predictable process. Good for a relaxed garden. The bone blossom. It grows a bit slower than candy blossom, which is its closest rival. It takes longer to hit that harvest cycle, but the payoff is bigger with those high-value fruits. If you've got time and pets to boost growth, like Stegosaurus with its 24-hour speed-up, it's worth the wait. Patience is key, but it delivers. For collectors, the giant pine cone is a must-have. Its prismatic tier status and unique look make it a trophy for anyone trying to complete their seed collection. It's the second most expensive seed in the seed shop, only behind Moon Mango, so it's got that prestige. It's not about the money here. It's about having something rare. The bone blossom. It's also a collector's dream, but for different reasons. Its transcendent tier rarity. It's the first of its kind, cycling between dark blue and purple. It's got this prehistoric, almost eerie aesthetic, with that meaty pink fruit and bone trunk. If you got it during the event, it's a badge of dedication. If you're focused on profits, the bone blossom is the clear winner. Its base value of $175,000 to $200,000 per fruit, plus 5 to 6 fruits per harvest, makes it a money machine. Stack it with mutations like Rainbow or Celestial, and you're banking billions. The giant pine cone, it just can't keep up, even with boosts. But the giant pine cone, it's not useless. If you're a newer player or missed the prehistoric event, it's a solid alternative. It's easier to get than Bone Blossom now, and its lower cost per fruit makes it less risky for experimenting with mutations. It's like a safe bet for a steady, if not spectacular, return. You can boost both seeds with pets, but Bone Blossom pairs better with event pets like T-Rex or Stegosaurus. T-Rex spreads mutations to 5.67 plants every 17 minutes, perfect for Bone Blossom's high-value fruits. The giant pine cone works well with pets like Snail for lucky harvest seeds, but it's less impactful. Pets make a difference, but Bone Blossom gets more out of them. So, which is better? Bone Blossom. It's the king for making shekels, hands down. It's higher base value and harvest yield. Make it the meta choice for serious farmers. The giant pine cone. It's more for collectors or players who want a rare permanent seed without the event grind. Both have their place, but Bone Blossom's the profit champ. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like and subscribe for more content.